Hello YouTube, this is Cheyenne 5. Becca, here's your challenge. Ooh, my pan's burning already. Okay, I am doing the Becca JB's challenge, cooking a simple supper. I'm going to fix tuna gravy tonight, and this is our supper that we're eating tonight. I've got the recipe right here. It calls for 2 cans of tuna, 2 cans of cream of mushroom, 1 can of milk, light bread, and sliced cheese. We have a big family, so we double that. We do 4 cans of tuna. Well, we used to. Let me back up just a little bit. We had changed it to 4 cans of tuna and 4 soups. My husband don't like cream of mushroom very much, so we compromised and we would do 2 cans of cream of chicken and 2 cans of cream of mushroom. And the light bread and cheese is however much you want to eat. Now my husband goes and changes things on me, and I hate when he does that, but he's got it down to 3 cans of soup, 2 cream of chicken, and 1 cream of mushroom. Next, he's going to take the whole mushroom away from me, and it's just going to be cream of chicken. Anyways, so, shut up. You're not doing this. He's in the background. He just spoke. I don't know if y'all heard him or not. Anyway, okay, that's just a burning. I don't like this eye. Alright, so, we put the tuna. Is it going to be okay if I move that back over there? We put all the tuna in a pan. Now, there may be some space here where I don't talk and say nothing, so y'all just watch me. That's gonna burn, I'm afraid. Okay. I'm doing it, it's fine, I don't need that. He's over here offering me something smaller. I'm doing just fine.
He's a better cook than you are.
And he says he's a better cook than I am. And I agree. Because I don't cook much. He cooks, he's a cook in this family. He don't want me to cook in this family. He don't like what I cook. So, there you go. So, we don't want to eat the can. I don't know if y'all are seeing me good. Once I get all this together in here and it starts heating up, I'll pick up my laptop and hold it over it and let y'all see it. What it looks like. Now, I know all of y'all out there that's watching this is probably saying, tuna gravy? Gross. If you got to give yourself a chance to try it. Okay, I'm going to make a smaller one for that. Where's it at? Shut up over there, you're humming. Okay. So you put all the soups in it. What?
Stir it.
Stir it, stir it. I'm doing this, leave me alone. We're going to have an argument over the video, and everybody on YouTube is going to see it. Okay. So, get all of this in here. Alright.
What about?
We just put the soups and the tuna all in the, like I said, the recipe calls for 2 cans of tuna, 2 cans of cream of mushroom, but it depends on how big a family you are, how much you want to use, but it is 2 cans of cream of mushroom. No chicken, cream of chicken is supposed to be in the original recipe. That's my husband's doing because he don't like mushrooms. So, I don't want to use that pan that had a hair on it. I mean, that can. Alright. So, you take milk. It said 1 can of milk, so for the double, we do 2. You just fill your can up with milk. And pour it in there. Alright. Those out of the way, and as y'all see, I already have my slices of bread, and we got 2 cookie sheets of them. I'm just showing one. Slices of bread with slices of cheese on them. I caught that just in time. That almost fell in there. Okay. Put this back over here before I get it messy. Alright. It's on the eye. And we just stir it up. Mix it all up real good. And let it sit here. And heat up. And, you know, heat through and through. And it's a gravy. It's a tuna fish gravy. And get it mixed up here and all broke up where it's not clotted up and clumped up. And let it get to heating good. And then I'm going to show it to y'all in a little bit. But what we do after we get this heated up some, then we put our bread in the oven. And it only stays in the oven long enough for the cheese to melt a little bit on the bread. And then it's ready to eat. You get your plate. You put your bread on it with your melted cheese on it. Your bread's kind of toasted and your cheese is melted. And then you spoon you some gravy over on it. And it is delicious, let me tell you. When we lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi years ago. See, I learned this recipe as a teenager. I was at my oldest sister's, staying with her. And one of her friends from church had invited us to her house one day. I think we had spent the day together. I think we'd been to town shopping and stuff. And then we came to her. She lived in a little apartment. And we came to her house, her apartment. And that's what she was going to fix it. She's the one that knew this and taught me and my sister this recipe. We had never ate it before. My sister had never ate it before. And so she had bought the ingredients and we went to her apartment and she started fixing it. And we watched her. And we ate it. And I fell in love with it. I loved tuna fish sandwiches anyway. And then when I had this, you know, it's delicious. I fell in love with it. So I wrote the recipe down and I have kept it all these years and I have used it all these years. I had to get my husband. He's picky about trying anything new and he's like a kid. If he's never had it, he don't want to taste it. And especially if it's green. He don't like broccoli, he don't like green beans, he don't like collard greens and turnip greens, he don't like spinach, he don't like none of that good green healthy vegetable stuff that you're supposed to eat. And he won't taste it. But I got him to taste it. How? I don't know. But I got him to taste it. And he loved it. He realized it was good. So it's been one of our meals all through our marriage. Our kids came along, they ate it, they love it. And like I started to say a while ago, we lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi when the girls were toddlers. And we had a couple from our church come over to eat supper with us one night. And this is what I fixed. And when we first told them about it, they said, tuna fish gravy? Ew, gross. But we told them, we said, trust us. Let us make it. Y'all give it a try. We promise you, you'll love it. So they did. And when they tasted it, and it may not even look, now to us it looks good, I guess because we know what it tastes like and we love it. But even looking at it, it may not look good to y'all. Y'all might think, ew. But, just, you know, try it out. Give it a try. You can get 1 can, you know, and do that. And I guess it would be maybe a half a can. Would that be the way it would go? Or 1 can? No, yeah, half a can. If you did 1 can of tuna, you could do a half a can of milk. And then just get you 1 piece of bread and 1 piece of cheese. And give it a try. See if you like it. It is good. Alright, I got it stirred up real good here. And mixed up. I don't know how good y'all can see that right there. But I'm fixing to pick up my laptop and hold it over and let y'all see it. And like I said, this is it. You just heat it up, heat it through, and you put your cheese bread in the oven and let the cheese melt. When I get it done, what I'll do, I'm not going to do it till we finish, what I'll do is fix a plate, and then I'll cut my camera back on and show it to y'all what it looks like. Okay? Now I'm going to try to show y'all. I don't know how well y'all are seeing that, but that is what it looks like. See, I want to do this and see if I can stir it while you're seeing it. That's it right there, what it looks like. You heat it through, you let it start boiling a little bit and bubbling, and then you can turn your heat down where it don't stick on the bottom of your pan. And talk about good, honey, this is some good stuff. Alright, I'm going to let you go for now, because like I said, I got to finish this up and put my bread in the oven, and when I get through, I'll cut the camera back on to show you it in a plate. Toodaloo! Alright, YouTube, we are back. Our tuna fish gravy and cheese bread is done. Alright, so you get you one of your breads, and I always do two. This is my plate I'm going to fix for y'all. So I always do two. Okay, can y'all see this? Well, I'm going to have to hold it over here to get my cheese bread, and then I'll put it back over there. And I like a lot. I like to cover my bread good. I like for there to be extra gravy in my plate when I finish my bread. So, I cover it all up good and then put some. Alright, here you go. Can y'all see that? Now, talk about delicious. That is one more delicious meal. So y'all give it a try. Alright, Becca, there you go. There's your challenge I met. A simple supper cooked by Shay. And it's delicious, and I want all of y'all to give it a try. One chance. Do like I said, get 1 can of tuna fish. 1 can of cream of mushroom. I didn't put my recipe card up. What was it? It was 2 cans and 2 cans. So, if you do 1 can, yeah, 1 can. So, 1 can of tuna fish, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and heat that up together. Get you 1 slice of bread, 1 slice of cheese, melt it, and then try it. And if you do, either way, whether you liked it or didn't like it, I want you to somehow let me know. Either do a video telling me about it, tell me you liked it or not liked it, or send me a PM or something, or just comment on my last video that I made at that point in time about and just say this is about the tuna fish gravy. That way everybody can read y'all's comments and know what y'all done. Alright, hope you enjoyed it. Toodaloo until next time.